inFamous Second Son, quick and dirty. Second Son follows Delson Rowe, the troublemaker living in the quiet town of Salmon Bay. Quiet that is until one day this happens. Women drivers, am I right? To grossly summarize this story, our hero finds out that he's actually a conduit, someone with special abilities to control the elements. This leads to him and his brother heading to Seattle to fight the DUP, a government agency in charge of rounding up other possible conduits against their will. This game really utilizes the new console's power. Graphics are crisp and look great, and the game never really slows down, which is pretty remarkable considering how much can happen during a firefight. The presentation of this game is a serious accomplishment. Seattle looks great, and the explorable map is definitely respectable. The character facial animations actually look like what they're supposed to, and to boot, the voice acting is top-notch and brings a lot of personality to the characters, even if it isn't always the best dialogue.
Yeah, well, occupying armies suck.
One thing I do have to mention is the story kind of feels rushed at times, almost as if while you were playing the game, everyone else was off going through character development or something.
I think you might have saved me.
Blech. Second Son makes pretty good use of the PS4 controller's unique touchpad, using it whenever you need to drain a source for power or to interact with certain objects. And after you get used to it, it feels really good and doesn't really slow down the gameplay too much. Of course, nothing beats the constant super fun and not at all obnoxious painting missions. If Second Son has one big drawback though, it would have to be the controls. Platforming feels kind of inconsistent, and Delson does it at some of the worst times. Sometimes I would be trying to take over an enemy base, but when I tried to find some cover, Delson decides to just stand on top of a light pole or something and get shot to death. This happened way too often for me, but barring that and the fact that the game doesn't bring anything super unique to the table, there just isn't a lot to complain about. Second Son is a good game, and it's definitely worth picking up. I'll give inFamous Second Son an 8 out of 10.